These are Himba women. They don't have a dentist appointment every 6 months, no Colgate, no blue mouthwash, yet people today spend thousands to have white teeth like her. Is it genetics? Well, in the 1930s, a dentist named Weston A. Price traveled across 5 different continents to find 14 different cultures still living the old way. From the Swiss Alps to Alaskan coastlines, he noticed these people all had perfect, white, cavity-free teeth. So, is it their diet then? Well, yeah. In one of the Alaskan communities, the people who switched to grocery store food had 27% of their teeth decayed, but people still eating the traditional diet had less than 1% of their teeth decayed. But there was something else they all did for white, clean teeth. Something we forgot. So my toothbrush just died, and I'm too lazy to recharge it. So I bought an ancient toothbrush. Am I overreacting? No. Isn't it insane how many things we have to charge throughout the day? Your phone, headphones, power bank, laptop, iPad, e-reader, camera, microphone, your mini printer. But I don't want my toothbrush to be one of those things. But I want to keep having lovely teeth. For the next 7 days, I will only use the 7,000-year-old toothbrush. If the industrial age hadn't happened yet, this would be how you got your toothbrush. Find a medicinal tree around you, cut off a branch, peel the end, bite it until it frayed soft, and clean your teeth with it. But there was one specific medicinal tree that survived by word of mouth for 7,000 years for being the best of its kind. Doctors still recommend it today because it's anti-plaque, anti-cavity, with natural fluoride and silica. Influencers praise it because of its natural whitening and breath freshening.
You know those African stick?
And Muslims love to use it because their prophet recommended it. And it's the toothbrush tree, Salvadora persica. I don't know if this is just a me problem, but this teeth, in Turkish we call it the dog teeth, has always been more yellow than the other ones. I posed as a dentist office to be able to order this online. But check this out. We are going to test whether this ancient toothbrush can visibly whiten my teeth in 7 days. This is kind of creepy. Wait. Well, that's humbling. I think this one is S34 and the other ones are S20. We're gonna see if we can replace my electric toothbrush by just using miswak.
The most universal disease in the world is the decay of the teeth. And unfortunately, we have not known the cause until we've gone to the primitive people to find how they prevent tooth decay. Our difficulty is that we are adding too much white flour and sugar and do not get enough of the foods that carry the minerals and vitamins. When the primitive people adopt the food of modern civilization, their teeth decay just as ours do.
And aside from their diet, they use this toothbrush. But can it give those effects to someone partially on the modern diet? Let's see if this guy goes into retirement. I'm super sleepy, which I guess makes this a bonus because I don't have to worry about toothpaste. Something hard like this is brushing against your teeth. You really feel it clean. It feels satisfying. Oh wait, I forgot. I always tongue scrape before brushing my teeth. Is the fact that there is no buzzing sound and like beeps to tell me when to stop. More relaxed before sleep, you know? Enough. Wooden comb on the skull feels so good. Good night. I was just packing and realized I actually don't have to travel with this huge thing. Neither do I have to bring this. I'm traveling to my ancestral land with only my ancient toothbrush. Let's go. Second night. The reason I'm filming right now is to make sure I'm doing this for 5 minutes because that's what the packaging says. My teeth are shining, right? You know what else I noticed? During the day, I'm more careful with what I eat because I know I will not have the regular toothbrush at night. And they build this in the name of someone, usually after they're dead. And whenever someone takes a drink out of this, they say how grateful they are for this person. What I love most about here is how lush the scenery is. We drove into the middle of nowhere to arrive at this little red house that my family lived in for 7 years. The best beauty advice I've ever gotten is use the beauty secrets your ancestors used. The secrets of nature they unlocked. And here I am in exactly where my ancestors were. This is our village. That's our fig tree. All of these are grapevines. This is in the middle of Bulgaria, but it's also a fully Turkish town, which is why my ancestry is a bit complicated. The surprise that was waiting for me here is unlike anything I've expected. Oh my god, this is literally heaven for me. Figs are my favorite beauty fruit, and this is homemade dried figs coming straight from that fig tree. And they're so delicious. And although I came here for government-related stuff, all I wanted to do is explore Bulgarian natural remedies. The ones I did since I was a kid. You know what I just realized? I get to brush my teeth wherever I want. And right now, I'm looking at the stars that my ancestors looked at. So what I learned today is my ancestors who lived in this house actually didn't brush their teeth. All clean. So in the morning, I went out in our 10-person village with a mission. To make natural tattoos like my mom did as a kid. To pick some hair growth secret nettle for a tea and to make a shampoo with it. To pick some glowy skin fruit for a tea, rosehip. To pick gut healing figs. To see what my grandma got canned up in the basement. But there was one thing I could not leave Bulgaria without doing. A thermal bath. Every year in Bulgaria on March 1st, as winter ends, people give each other these red and white bracelets called martenichka. You put it on and don't take it off until you see a first sign of spring, a stork. Then you tie it to a tree and make a little wish. It's like a spell for a new life. We left our quaint village for the bustling city life in Plovdiv. In the 1960s, there was an eccentric man on these streets who everyone knew. He listened to everyone's gossip and passed stories around. Now they say if you whisper a wish into his statue's ear, it will come true. 6,000 years ago, people settled on this hill because it was high and protected. Maybe our ancient brains still crave that feeling, the safety of being high above the world and resting with your people. To take care of my banking, we went to Sofia. But right before the bank, I saw a statue standing of a woman with a crown shaped like the city walls. My mom told me she's the protector of Sofia. Someone told me nettle shampoo is sold in grocery stores around here. I needed to check. That's insane. No wonder they all have long hair. I always needed to order them online in other countries. It was my last day here and all the thermal baths were closed. So I followed a sketchy Google pin to find this natural thermal source, all free, with a bathtub. I needed to go in even if I didn't have my swimsuit. And this literally hit the reset button and all the body parts I dipped. Update. My teeth aren't feeling great. I might have to go get my teeth professionally clean. It is right before my dentist appointment, so let's see if we actually whitened our teeth. This is exciting. I actually don't remember the results. So our goal was to whiten this one and this one specifically. Well, I still see a shade difference, but maybe it's whiter. S26. S34. My canine teeth went 4 shades lighter without bleaching. And let's see the front teeth. Wait, I don't think it was this far ahead. S14. And the other ones are S20. My front teeth went 3 shades lighter. That's honestly impressive. Now I have to run to the dentist appointment. Dentist complimented my teeth twice. That was the first time I went to a dentist and I was like, wow, your teeth is great. He even was like, you have good teeth for a person who has a Bulgarian ancestry. She was like, but like he complimented my teeth twice. What does that say about the effects of miswak? What I realized is I used an ancient tool but kept a modern diet, and that's unfair to nature. Still, it shocked me with the whitening results it gave me in 7 days. So I think the answer is balance. The electric toothbrush for the sticky sugar and the miswak for the ancient medicine. How How is your lips so kissable? Of course, it's ancient lanolin. Nude, shimmer, black cherry. Launching this fall by Sapienne Rituals because we can't let winter crack your darling lips. Waitlist here because limited stocks.